Kansas news leader.
Downtown Topeka Inc. has a new leader in charge of improving life at the capital city's core. Andrew Holt now has 1 week complete on the job, so of course he decided to come on over to the red couch because your onboarding training process isn't complete until they set you loose here in the studio.
That's what I hear. Yeah, and it is a very nice red couch.
Thank you so very much. What is your background, Andrew? How did you end up in Kansas?
Sure. So actually, I started out as a wannabe play-by-play broadcaster a long time ago in radio, but I gave that up and I fell into destination nonprofit economic development work, and it has led me to many different places, and it led me to Lawrence, Kansas 2 years ago, and had a really good time in Lawrence, but then Topeka called and things worked out, and now I'm here. I'm very happy to be here in Topeka. Yeah.
Where did you grow up?
I grew up just south of Los Angeles in Manhattan Beach. So I grew up in Southern California, but I was in the Pacific Northwest for many years and then came out to the Midwest.
Okay, so we don't have an ocean in Topeka.
I found that out.
We have Lake Shawnee just outside of town. We have fountains on Evergy Plaza since downtown is your, and a small waterfall there. So with all of that in mind, what is your vision for downtown?
Well, I think that we've got a great start the last 10 or 15 years. A lot of changes have happened for downtown Topeka. And I think that we need to continue the kind of growth that we've had. What my vision is that downtown is really a place that people want to go to, almost have to go to, because there's so many things going on. There's shopping, there's great dining, there's great entertainment. I think that the city and the partnerships have done a great job in building the foundation. So when you look at the streetscape and the parklets and the public art and all those things, the streetscape, the fact that there's a plaza, those are all terrific assets that this city already has. So it's building on those things. But you really know you have a good downtown when somebody says, hey, let's go to downtown. I don't know where we're going to eat. Let's just drive down there. We'll walk around. We'll figure out there's a ton of restaurants we want to go to. And then why don't we go to this store or go to listen to this music? If you're doing that and people want to hang out downtown, you've got a good downtown.
How much do you see the connection and should downtown on the south side of the river be connected to the downtown on the north side of the river, the Noto Arts District?
Right.
Is that logical? There's a lot of kind of discussion, debate. The river's right in the middle of there.
Sure. After 5 days, I'm still learning quite a bit, but I think that, I think there is a natural connection there. Are there some obstacles? Are there some challenges? Absolutely. But I think that the more Noto and downtown become actually more just connected and become more one, and then the plans for the river, they'll take time, but I think that it all can work together to create a tremendously dynamic center to the city.
When you, especially with your experience prior in Lawrence, and there's a lot of talk about Mass Street, people enjoy going there, but how do you balance the interest of retailers versus the various restaurants that may be there and the various entertainment venues that might exist? I mean, is there room for everybody all along those 4 blocks or so?
That's a great question. There is. You have to be very mindful of the ecosystem. You can't get too heavy in one area. And I know that's kind of hard to do in an open market society, a capitalist open market society. It's a little bit harder to control, but if you can, through partnerships and through working with the property owners and the businesses, strike a balance, there's room for everybody. And I know the retailers are most concerned, right? Because they've been threatened on all sides.
And so I'm asking you these questions with 1 week on the job, I know. But if you had to look at what, especially in week 1, what has been and will be priority 1 for you?
Priority 1 is to immerse myself in downtown, to visit with all the business owners, and visit everybody who's involved with the downtown. Really get a sense of what their issues are, what their needs are, also make my own observations, what I see. And then I think once we get a good foundation, we'll start working on a strategic plan.
When you came here and visited, did you view downtown as only Kansas Avenue, or how far out did your vision stretch?
My vision stretches to, as far north or south as Kansas Avenue and the adjoining area can go. You know, obviously there's some physical limitations, but I'd like to see it grow a little bit.
All right, Andrew, it's a pleasure meeting you and appreciate you. I look forward to hearing more of what happens downtown Topeka.
Terrific, thank you.
Well, we hope your AC is working because it is hot out.